Florida's Micronesian Area Research Center will be hosting a cocktail reception on Friday, March 11 in conjunction with the Charter Day event. Proceeds of the event will benefit the scholarship program for MARC, which will help students interested in going into this field. Here to tell us more about it is event coordinator Heidi Ballendorf. Thank you so much for coming on. Great to have you here.
Thanks, Michelle, for having me. And I'm here, of course, to represent the committee. We've been hard at work on this now. It's our third annual event. We started this in 2009. And it's coming up, as you said, Friday, March 11th, and we're looking forward to everyone coming out. This year we're honoring Pastor Edmund Kalau. I think a lot of people in the community might know of his work with the Pacific Mission Aviation Group, or Medical Aviation, excuse me. They do a lot of mission services in Micronesia. Pastor Kalau first came to Micronesia in 1950, and we're going to be featuring some of his films that he's taken since the 50s of Micronesia. We just finished a project to digitize these films, so it's very exciting. And also Alexandro Lizama. And so he's been somebody that's been involved with MARC for many years, and of course since retired. And then Mr. Fred Reinman, he lived on Guam back in the 60s and 70s. He won't be coming back, of course. He lives in the States now. But he did a lot of documenting of archaeological sites all over Guam, including Paget.
Nice.
I was reading his bio and really interested to see all the work he did on Paget, which is so obviously so relevant today. So it's just a way of, I have this thing, I like to recognize people before they pass away. It's not nice to recognize people after they're already gone for their contribution to the region, and that's what the event is all about.
Definitely. And why do you think people should, help with this cause, especially, attending these events to benefit scholarships? Why do you think it's important?
Well, I really think it's important for not just the youth, but anyone who wants to study history, culture, our language. I've heard that, our language, although I feel it's not a dying language yet, I think there are people in the community who are very involved in the Chamorro language and would say it's on its way, it's being harmed. And all those things we have to really protect in this coming next tsunami, earthquake, man-made disaster that's going to hit us, as in this next wave of people that are going to come to Guam and don't know about our unique history and all that has, Guam has had the most man-made natural disasters to hit it than any other island in the entire Pacific, and yet we're still standing. But I think it's important. Culture and history and language, environment, all of that is really important to preserve. And so with the graduate scholarship program we've started, we're the only one that's doing awards for people who want to study graduate studies. So I think that's pretty cool. And also we do research projects. We've done 9 research projects in the last 18 months. I'm very proud of that.
Very nice.
Yeah, and so the work of the committee, the funds raised, we really try to keep our costs low. Like the hotel, the Marriott Hotel, I got to thank them so much. But they're like, uh-oh, here comes Heidi. We're not going to make any money on this event. And they don't. They just do a lot and make it a fun event, great food, and we have a good time. And we get people in the community that come out that don't often come out to events, which is kind of nice. And so I hope, again, we'll have another good event. I'm sure we will to, as I said, benefit not only the scholarship programs, but these research projects that we're doing for businesses throughout the community. I'm very proud of our work on that.
So this event is it like, I know last year and the year before, Marmars, you're encouraged to wear Marmars?
I have sort of this theme. It's called Marmars Encouraged, Zoris Permitted. And the reason why I put that is we have lots of events where everybody gets dressed up, and that's great. But it's also nice to enjoy kind of the laid-back atmosphere that we can be here in Guam. And I like people to wear their island attire, their Chamorro finery, their jewelry, their memorabilia that they might have from years past. And so we just want it to be kind of a relaxing event that anybody could feel comfortable coming and not think, oh, I've got to go rent a tux or got to get a dress that no one's seen yet, You
can make it probably yourself.
Yeah, right, exactly. A nice mestiza. Bring back some of those traditions. I think we sometimes have gotten away from some of that in our Western sort of desire to be kind of like California. And so I like us to just put the Marmars on. I wear a Marmar that night.
And cost and where to get tickets?
It's $100. MARC, they can call MARC. They can get a hold of me. I think everybody probably knows where I work. Send me an email. Dr. Underwood's I gave him 100 tickets. I have to thank him. So Mark and the university, we can get those tickets to you, and
Awesome.
Just let us know. We'll be happy to take care of that.
Great. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Michelle.
Stay tuned. Sports